She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
But Lego Batman is going well. Having a great time with that. Can't wait to continue it next week. This week we started TCG Card Shop Simulator. It's kind of a double. You're saying it twice. You're saying Trading Card Game Card Shop. And it's kind of weird to say card twice. This is an indie game, a sim game, where you're simulating running an actual store that buys and sells both trading cards as well as accessories for trading cards. But not only are you buying and selling just the new packs and boxes, but you're also opening packs, adding cards to your personal collection, grading them by the value, and then reselling them. Pretty neat game, especially this week as I've gotten myself into Pokemon cards, okay? It's been fun to play a game that kind of simulates the experience as if you were running a shop and learning about that. You know what I mean? Like, the cards in the game have various rarities. Well, so do the real ones, and it kind of goes hand in hand, and it's kind of neat. And it's like, oh, look, I just bought accessories to keep them in, and that's what I'm selling in the game. So it's been kind of a weird real life versus virtual perspective, if you know what I mean. So how has it gone? Really well. Both times that I've played the game, we had good attendance, good engagement, and good support. Who am I kidding? Last night, we had insane support. Last night, we opened 8 packs of Pokemon cards in one stream. Now, one was a freebie that I was going to do because I was playing the trading card game. And then we opened 7 more. So that was the unprecedented, insane amounts of support for not only the trading card game, but for Pokemon cards in general. And what we will do here is briefly take a look at how this has gone. So in the last week, I have opened, listen to this, 28 out of the 36 packs of cards that I have. I only have 8 packs of Pokemon cards left. That's it. Okay? And in those cards, these are the ones that could be considered hits. Although, I'm going to be honest, it's not a very good box that I got. So just to show you some of the hits that I got, most of these are the EX Mega Evolution cards, which are basically high HP versions of regular Pokemon. They look nice, but sadly, all the cards that I'm showing you right now, even though they look really nice, they're only worth about $1 each. Some of them are less, like 60 cents, okay? So that kind of sucks that, you know, these are supposed to be our hit cards, and we ended up getting a whole bunch of these cards that essentially are just not very valuable at all, okay? Still going. This is another one of the EX Evolution cards. Absol, okay? So our actual hit cards, meaning the cards that we've gotten up to this point to actually have some value, we basically got 4 good cards out of 28 packs open. That's not a very good ratio, okay? Now, I don't know if that's actually representative of the real odds of getting good cards, opening Pokemon cards in you know, today's world and market or not. But let me show you what we got. So we got a full art Spiritomb. I got this one last night. Okay. That one's worth about $2.50. I got a full art Premium Power Pro. That one's worth about $3.50. I got a full art Spearow. That one's also worth about $3.50. And then lastly, and this is actually the best card of the bunch, I pulled it last night, and if you can believe it, it was the last card that I pulled last night. So my overall best card that I've gotten so far opening Pokemon cards, I got at the very end last night. It is actually a Mega EX Evolution card, but it's actually considered a rare variant where it's full art and nothing is blocked by the box in front. And it is rare enough that it has good value. Let me show you. Mega Venusaur EX. It's a rare variant, and it is worth $13 and change. Okay? It's nice. It shines and everything. It's just it's hard to show you with the lighting. Oh, there you go. See that? So that one's worth about $13. Okay? So, I mean, I want you to think about this. I bought a box of Pokemon cards for $300, plus shipping, tax, all of that. So it was like $350 at the end of the day. So far, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, about $30. I'm not kidding. Okay? Now, I'll be honest, it's fun opening these cards. I like doing it. It's interesting to see when you get a good pull what they look like. I have the Rare Candy app now that I scan the cards and I put them into a virtual collection, and it instantly gives me the value of the cards, and I really like that. So this being my best card is kind of cool. I do like that Mega Venusaur EX. It's cool. It looks very nice and everything. But we have 8 packs left. Maybe there actually is a better card in the rest of the 8 packs, because isn't it weird that we were getting down to the nitty-gritty, like the end of the box, and now I started getting hits that I got the $13 card? So maybe it's just bad luck, the ordering. You know what I mean? Maybe there actually are good cards remaining in that box. So here's how it's going to go. Today, for anyone who does a $50 contribution, we're going to open a pack of Pokemon cards out of the remaining 8 that we have left. I hope that there's good ones left. I don't know. Again, I don't know how this works. I'm a newbie to all of this, but I would hope that there are good cards left in there. Okay? Now, FYI, already people are like, well, Phil, that's been amazing. You've done so well over the last week with these card openings. Are you going to get another box? Yes, I will. But the question is, what should I get? Because I'm a newcomer to this. I don't really understand it. And I don't know enough to know what to get. So what I need to do is ask you guys today, what should I get? Because there's all different ones. I could get another box of these Mega Evolutions, which is the box that I just got. I could get the newest box, which just came out last Friday, which is called Chaos Rising. And I think that's a newer set. Same premise that they're Mega Evolved Pokemon, but it's the newest set. There's one that's called something Flames or something like that. I don't know what that one is, and I don't know if I could even get it. But basically, I'm curious, should I get that? Because that's an older set, but it may be harder to get. Okay? So what do you guys think? This is what I need. I need your input on this. Like, what should I get? And then I can see what's out there, because there's different ways you can buy them. This box I got off of a website called TCG Plays, and it was a reseller, obviously. I could look different places. You know what I mean? I could try to get it from another place. There's actually the Rare Candy app itself has a marketplace in it that you can buy in the app. I know people are saying you can get them off eBay. I don't know. We could do a lot of options, and I'm not sure what to do. In that regard, what do you guys think? Well, most people who have responded so far have said, get the new ones. Get the Chaos Rising set. James says, get a good magnifying glass to check for reseal signs. Well, what is a reseal sign? Realistically, here's what I have left. Here's the 8 packs I have left, right? What is the sign of a reseal? I would love to know, okay? I'm staring at the pack right now, okay? It seems to be a machine-pressed factory seal to me, okay? It doesn't appear to be doubled up. Like, it's actually stuck on the end here. The plastic is stuck together on the end. On both ends, it's sealed on the ends. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like a reseal to me. You would think, right? Show it on the DSP Tries It cam. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Better reposition the camera for you guys. Okay, ready? All right, so here's the pack. As you can see, top and bottom appear to be fully sealed. No sign that anything has ever been loosened or anything like that, right? You can see that. Okay. And as you can see, as I turn it here, you'll see these are the seal lines on it. You can see they're not moved or anything. They're all firm. And like I said, this here is attached. This here on this end is attached. It's not like they've been ripped off and stuck back down. You know what I mean? It looks like it's sealed. Cute Sloot says you have to rip the top and see if it has a black strip to see if it's resealed. Okay, hold on. Let me get a pack from yesterday. I have it right here. Okay. So here we go. So here's a pack from yesterday that I already opened. What am I looking for? James, no, I didn't get cards out of order at all. They were in order once I knew what I was doing. There was always a energy card, and then it would be the hit card, and then 2 mega or reverse holofoils, and then all the junk. The only exception is that the full art cards never seem to be the final card in the pack. They seem to be taking over for one of the reverse holofoil spots. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it looks real, does it not? This is one that I opened yesterday. This is like the top seal. I don't see anything that, you know what I'm seeing? I don't see anything that would give it away as being a fake pack. I don't know. You guys know better than me. This is my very first box ever, so I don't really understand it, Like what I would be looking... What is a telltale sign? Sumoverse says it seems like a normal box. Yeah, the place I bought from had a ton of positive ratings. Like, tons of positive ratings. It wasn't like, it was a negative ratings or anything. It was all positive rating. So I don't think it's a reseal. Crisp uniform lines without melted plastic or visible adhesive. Yeah, there was no adhesive whatsoever visible on any of these packs. Okay. And they all seem to be all uniform lines and everything. Yeah. Like taking a look here. Here's what's left. All right, so here's an example. This one, and it seems like all the ones that were Lucarios seem to have a shiny thing at the top. See that? And that's different than the ones that are the Venusaurs, because the Venusaurs seem like they're black at the top, and the Lucarios seem to have a metal strip, but they were all like that. You know what I'm saying? They were all looking like that. See, here's another Lucario, and the Lucario always has the silver at the top. There's another one, a Lucario, and it always has the silver at the top. The Kangaskhan's are black at the top. The Venusaurs are black at the top. They all just seem uniform per what the pack looks like. You know what I mean? Also, now here's another thing, okay, and that I should bring up. All right. The box was sealed in plastic. The plastic did have the Pokemon symbol stamped on it, and it wasn't ripped and resealed. It was original sealing. In addition, the box was intact. Like, you see how this has popped out because I've been doing it? That was intact when I bought the box. Like, it wasn't popped out, so it doesn't look like the box had ever been opened. And now here's another thing. The packs were in there. Can you see this line on the top of the pack? Let me see if I can show you at the right angle here. It's probably very hard to see, but now you can see it. Do you see that line down the center of the pack? Okay. So the packs were packed tightly into the box. And because of that, it looked like it made like a line where this line is on top of the one under it. So you could see that basically there's that shiny line on top. And I think that's because it's originally in the box. It was never removed. It was never reshuffled or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It seems like everyone's a conspiracy theorist saying, oh, they're reseal. Yeah, but can you prove it or what's the sign? And then you ask them, oh, I don't know. Right? So it had the Pokemon seal. The packs all seem uniform. I didn't see any adhesive on any. None of them look loose. None of them look, you know what I'm saying? They're all sealed on the top and bottom right there. See, they're all sealed on the top and bottom. None of them are loose there. It looked like they were tight in there. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're fake. I think this is a legit box. Also, what you got to understand, there are 8 packs left. I might have just had bad luck and not pulled the good cards yet. Like, there might actually be good cards in this box in the remaining 8 packs. The only way we're going to know is to open the rest, which we're going to eventually do. Okay? Now, I'll be honest, today I don't think we're going to. Like, just based off of what happened the other day when we played 007, we didn't get anyone contributing for Pokemon cards. I think that we're going to get hyper on Pokemon cards when I'm either playing Pokemon or the trading card game. I don't think it's really going to happen on other days. Like, I don't think we're going to get people contributing today for the cards on either stream because it's 007 and it's Friday Night Fights. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I mean, 8 left. It would be great to have some cards open today or even finish the box. That would be cool. But so do we agree that I should get a Chaos Rising box? Do we agree? Because if we agree, I'll order it today, and I gotta find a place that has a good or a high rating. You know what I mean? I want to order from a place that has a really good rating. Lazuli, yes, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are the ones that are available on Switch right now. That's correct. And, you know, we could either do that or we can do, you know, Pokemon Champions. I do think I want to give one chance to Pokemon Champions and see how it goes. Okay?